watching the 2024 Minor League Cricket Championship presented by Yash Technologies.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to live coverage of 2024 Minor League, brought to you by Yash Technologies. We are live here at Woodley Cricket Park in Van Nuys, California. That's a good stop there by extra cover. And we are here at Woodley Park, California for a game between Seattle Thunderbolts and Silicon Valley Strikers. My name is Mustafa Naqvi. I'll be your commentator for this game. And we have the Seattle Thunderbolts batting, Pranay Suri bowling to Ruben Clinton. Pitched up, driven straight back to the bowler for no run. Oh, that's a good ball by Pranay. Just got the inside edge. Another dot ball. A little tentative by Clinton there. So good length by Pranay Suri. A little flatter, short, outside off. Goes through the gap. Batsmen are running hard. And that's 4 runs. It's a good shot by Clinton. His first boundary. Just gave him some width, a little short of length, and nice punch off the back foot. Beat the diving fielder to his right, all the way to the deep cover boundary. So the Thunderbolts are 15 for 1 after 2 overs. With Sudarshanam batting on 9 and Clinton on 5. And here's Ahmed Zai for his second over. Just clipped away off his pads. Will just be a single. Brings Clinton back on strike. Here's Ahmed Zai to Sudarshanam. Short ball, straight up in the air. Keeper's going after it. That's a good catch by the keeper. Running backwards, never easy. Good short ball by Ahmed Zai. Sudarshanam went for the hook, got a top edge, and the keeper took a good catch running backwards. So Seattle Thunderbolts, after 2.2 overs, are 17 for 2. That was a good take by the keeper. Almost misjudged it a little bit, but hung on at the end. The new batsman is Shashwat Kohli, and he'll be facing Ahmedzai. It's a good line length outside off stump. Well left by Kohli. Ahmedzai to Kohli. That's a good ball, just back of a length, nipping away just a little bit. Had the batsman poking at it, just beat the outside edge, straight through to the keeper. It's a tough length to face when you first come in as a batsman. Right in the channel, that corridor of uncertainty, as they like to call it. Here's Ahmedzai running in. That should be wide. Wide signaled by the umpire. Ahmedzai just straying a little bit. Probably looking for that in-swinger on the pads. Trying to get him LBW or bowled, but just missing his line and slipping down the leg side for a wide. We'll have to re-bowl that one. So a little short and wide, straight through to the keeper for a dot ball. And that finishes the third over. Seattle Thunderbolts 18 for 2. And Pranay Suri to continue. He played a match-winning knock for the Thunderbolts yesterday against the Lashings. Scored 40 of 22. Here he is with the ball to Ruben Clinton. Oh, that struck beautifully. Smoked over mid-wicket. Massive six that by Clinton. That was right in the slot. Free swing of the arms. And safe to say that he got all of that. He just tossed it up a little bit. Clinton. Had a nice swing of the bat there. Really middled that one. Here's Pranay to Clinton again. That's a good comeback. A little flatter, better length. And just hits him on the pad for a dot ball. It's got through. Should be runs here for Clinton. Will be pulled in, and they do get back for the third. It's good running between the two. Clinton moves on to 15. And here is Shashwat Kohli. About to face Pranay. Pranay would probably prefer bowling to the right-hander, naturally taking the ball away from him. Just making some minor adjustments in the field. So we have long off and deep square leg on the boundary. It's Pranay to Kohli. Gets one. Here's Pranay to Clinton. It's wide outside off stump. Signaled wide by the umpire. It's a good ball outside off. Cut straight to backward point for another dot ball. It's tucked away on the leg side by Clinton. We'll get a single off the last ball. And that's the end of the fourth over. Seattle Thunderbolts, 30 for 2. And here's Ahmedzai to Clinton. Straying on the leg side. That'll be off the pads. Signaled leg by the umpire. Guided straight to point for a dot ball. He's in the middle of a good spell here, Ahmedzai. He's bowling good pace. He's mixing up his lengths really well. Not giving the batsman too much width. He's keeping it tight, just like that. That's tucked away on the leg side for a single. Brings Clinton back on strike. Cracking shot that. Cut over point, couple of bounces over the boundary, 4 runs to Clinton. And just gave him some width there, Ahmedzai. A little short. Gave him some room. Clinton got a good piece of that, cut that beautifully over the point fielder. Couple of bounces into the rope. It's a good shot by Clinton. He's looking in good touch here. That's pulled away. Will only be one. So Ahmedzai seems to prefer that back of a length. Haven't really seen anything pitched up so far. That's signaled wide by the umpire. Might have been above the head. Also signaled one bouncer for the over. It's Ahmedzai with his last ball of his third over. He's pitched that one up and he got that through. Valiant effort in the deep by the deep square leg, but that will go over to the boundary. Good end to the over by the Thunderbolts. They are 42 for 2 after 5 overs. Here's a new bowler, Sohi, bowling to Rube Clinton. It's a top edge, just out of reach of the fielder. Scamper back for 2. It's a good bit of running, that. That leading edge from Clinton could have really gone anywhere, but it's out of reach for the cover fielder. And should be a leg by. Just drifting onto the pads. Clinton failing to capitalize on that. Brings Kohli on strike. Here's Sohi to Kohli. Straight to the point fielder. No run. That's a beautiful shot. Straying onto the pads. Beautifully flicked away. A couple of bounces into the rope. 4 runs to Kohli. Wasn't really a bad ball. I think would have finished on middle leg stump. But he just got under it beautifully and timed it away to the deep square leg boundary. Beautiful shot that. Here's Sohi with his last ball. He'd want to finish strong here. He's gone for 9 so far. That's through to the keeper on the leg side. Another wide. So the extras tallying up for the Silicon Valley Strikers. Still in the power play. And they've got quite a few already. Small margins in T20s. He's drifting onto the leg side again. And a leg by signaled by the umpire. So that's the end of the power play. Seattle Thunderbolts 53 for 2 after 6 overs. Here's Naman Patel to Kohli. It's a good shot. Driven out to deep cover fielder. Good bit of fielding. Just one. Naman Patil is the new bowler. He's gonna be coming right arm round the wicket to the left-handed Clinton. Correction, left arm. Left arm over. And Ruben punches it to long off for a single. Oh, appeal for a caught behind by the keeper and the bowler. The umpire unmoved, gives it a wide. Judging by the reaction of the keeper, seems disappointed. Might feel that there was a bit of a sound. The umpire gave it wide immediately. Didn't think there was anything there. Still Kohli. So to the offside. Good ball. Good adjustment by Kohli. Couldn't do much about that one. Just butted it back to the bowler. But he didn't follow through. Straight to the short fine leg fielder. Batsman might feel he comes Patil again. That should be wide. Might be just a bit of rustiness with some of these bowlers with extras. They'll want to correct that rather quickly. It's tucked off his pads, good timing, but well fielded in the deep. Just a single. Brings Clinton on strike for the last ball of the over. Swing and a miss. Batsman looking at the pitch as if something unexpected happened. Looks like there might just be a bit of spongy bounce. This wicket shortish balls just stick the wicket a little bit. That might be what Clinton was alluding to. Got ball defended that over. And the Bolts are 59 for 2 after 7 overs. Sohi to continue here. Holding the goalie. Strike on the pads. Flip to the leg side for one. So it's a good start here by the Thunderbolts. 60 for 2 into the 8th over. We're going at about just under 8.5 to the over. They'll be targeting 170, 180 on this pitch. Seems to be a good wicket to bat on. The odd ball just sticking in the wicket a little bit, especially in that back of left. Just making some adjustments in the field. Sending third man back. Might be a little back of length again. It's a good shot. Punch to the deep point fielder. Just a single. Short ball again. Pulled down to the deep mid-wicket fielder. Just a one. Seems to be an intentional tactic to bowl that back of a length, that shorter length. I've hardly seen anything pitched up. The square boundaries here are slightly longer than the straight boundaries. Might be a reason. That's a good length ball. That'll be driven. He'll be looking to finish strong here. Shashwat Kohli has got a start here, 14 of 16 balls. He might be looking to up that strike rate soon. As another short ball, it's pulled away. Good timing on it. Batsman dives, but it goes through to the boundary. 4 runs for Kohli. And just as I was saying, it's turning out to be a good over. He goes for a boundary. All of a sudden, 8 off the over with 1 ball to go. It's a good little partnership here by these two after the second wicket fell. Here's Sohi with the last ball, his second over. It's a false shot, inside edge. Going down to the fine leg boundary again. A little bit of footwork there by the fielder. Two runs added. Correction. They took 3. That's the end of the 8th over. Thunderbolts 70 for the loss of 2 wickets. That was a good ball by Patel. A bit of an appeal for a caught behind, but not much to it. And here's Patel to Kohli. It's a good shot. Pulled off a good length to the square leg boundary. 4 runs to Kohli. Takes him to 26 off of 21. Starting to get going now. A couple boundaries to him in the last 2 overs. That's a good ball. It's defended. They take 1. Gives a strike over to Clinton. Clinton, of course, was part of the Major League team MI New York. Opened the batting for them, if I remember correctly. And here he is, facing Naman Patel. It's made a sweet sound off the bat, but just 1 run. Both batsmen starting to look good as we come to the end of the 9th over, and the Thunderbolts are 78 for 2. So Pranay Suri back into the attack. Bowling is off breaks to Ruben Clinton, who's batting well here. Lets that one go through to the keeper. Dot ball. Not something you see too often in T20 cricket. Let's head out to the deep point fielder just for a single. Gives the strike to Kohli, who might be looking to take this bowler on. And then it's a better matchup for the right-handed batsman, facing the right arm off spinner, with the ball turning into him mostly. Just making some minor adjustments in the field. Good ball by Pranay. Whipped out to deep mid-wicket boundary. Thought of a couple, but decided against it. Just a single. Slapped straight to the cover fielder. No run. And again, this time a fumble, and they get the single. It's a good over by Pranay, only 3 off it so far. He'll look to finish well here. Maybe even give the batsman a single. Goes for the sweep, top edge. Over the short fine leg fielder who's giving it chase. Pulls it back in, and it's a good bit of running. Good call there by Clinton for the 3rd run. So 6 runs off that over. The Thunderbolts, 84 for 2 at the halfway mark. He's bowled him. First ball, Kamran Hotak into the attack. Might have just stayed a tad low, that one. Kohli going for the pull, just getting underneath his bat, straight onto off stump. And Hotak strikes with his first ball. Kohli going back to the pavilion. And Thunderbolts lose their 3rd for 84 after 10.1. Hotak fresh off his man of the match performance yesterday with a couple of wickets and 40 odd opening the batting. Strikes with his first ball. The new batsman is Sujit Nayak. Yet another left-hander. He'll be facing Hotak. Another leg by. Just off the pad. Brings Clinton on strike. It's 2 left-handers and a left-arm spinner. It's a good length by Hotak. Just hit to deep mid-wicket for a dot ball. Hit too long on for a single. And they sneak through, although that was a good stop by the mid-wicket fielder. Batsmen get through for one. So this last ball of his first over. And that's a good shot out to deep mid-wicket. Long on fielder tidies up as Clinton gets two. 11 overs gone. Thunderbolts 89 for 3.
Even the best in the business needs a strategic partner to help them win. Yash Technologies, more than what you think.
Pranay Suri to bowl his last over. He has gone for 24 off his 3 so far. He's bowling to Naik. It's driven down to long off. Just a single. Reverse, but no contact on that. Bowler might have seen that coming. It seems like Clinton just went a tad early. The bowler adjusted and threw it way outside off stump. That's a good shot. It's more like it from Clinton. Just moved over to the offside a little bit and thumped that to the deep mid-wicket boundary. A couple of bounces. Split the fielders perfectly. Yeah, definitely moved across. Knew Pranay is attacking, is trying to bowl in that area outside off stump. So just moved across and slapped it through mid-wicket. That's it for another single. Brings Naik on strike. Another one to the deep cover fielder. As Pranay is bowling the last ball of his spell. Flat outside off stump. Single to the deep cover fielder. That's Pranay Suri's spell done. 4 overs, none for 32. Thunderbolts are 97 for 3 after 12 overs.
It's an impossible shot.
Sometimes creativity and innovation are all it takes to achieve the impossible. Yash Technologies, more than what you think.
Wicket keeper is asking for a helmet as a new bowler coming into the attack, Shehan Jaisurya. Sri Lanka international. That's in the air. Oh. Just out of reach. And that'll be an overthrow. 2 runs there to Clinton. It just popped up, and for a second it looked like it was going straight to that third man fielder inside the 30. Jayasuriya to Clinton. Looked like that was off the pads, but no run. There's a good shot. Down to long off. Just a single. Brings up the 100 for the Thunderbolts in the 13th over. That's a good ball by Jayasuriya. Looked like on turn just a little bit. 2 left-handers at the crease, so the off-spinner turning the ball away. It's a dot ball. Hit straight to the cover fielder. It's a good over by Jayasuriya so far. It's the last ball. That's an excellent over by Shehan Jayasuriya. Just 3 runs off it. Thunderbolts, after 13 overs, are 100 for 3. So we have another off spinner coming into the attack. Shivam Mishra. He's bowling to Clinton. Hits that out to deep mid wicket for just a single. It's a good ball. Cut to backward point. No run. Shivam plays his cricket in Northern California, but also plays here in Southern California for the Caribbean Cricket Club. Let's toss that one up just a bit. It's a good bit of fielding. Another dot ball. So the 2 off spinners, the left-handed batsman, not able to get them away yet. Here's Mishra to Naik. That's in the air, just out of reach. Only the one. So the 2 left-handed batsmen are not able to put anything away yet from these 2. That's a good shot. Just as I was saying that, gave him some width, punched off the back foot, beat the diving cover fielder. Much needed boundary that for the Thunderbolts. So had a quiet last few overs. Breaking the shackles just a bit. Ruben Clinton gave him a bit of width there. Enough time to get on the back foot. And again, this time to the fielder. Brings up 50 for Ruben Clinton. It's a good knock. And he'll really be looking to turn this into a 70-80 and really get his team up there. With the total that sorry. So 6 overs to go here. This is Jayasuriya to Clinton. Reverse, gets it away. Another boundary to Clinton. And the Thunderbolts getting a move on here. 111 for 3. 14.1 overs. Got in position. Really threw everything at that ball. And goes away to the third man boundary. 4 runs. Gives himself room, but the batsman follows him. It's a good ball. And that'll be a dot. So on the stumps, head out to deep mid-wicket. Ruben wanted the second, but sent back by his partner. Perhaps a good call, as that was a good pick-up and throw by the fielder. Here's Jayasuriya to Nayak. Just tucks it away on the leg side for a single. Gives a strike back to Clinton. Pitched up, hit down the ground. Just a single to Clinton. Call is for 2. That's another good bit of fielding, only 1. That's 8 runs off the over. Seattle Thunderbolts, 115 for 3 after 15.
Even the best in the business needs a strategic partner to help them win. Yash Technologies, more than what you think.
So with 5 overs to go, the Thunderbolts should be aiming for 40 to 50 runs. Maybe more if they bat well. But it's been a good last few overs by the strikers. It's brought that run rate down a little bit from about 8.3, 8.4 to about 7, 7.7, 7.6. Nayak will be looking to get a move on here. Hits that down to long on. Just a single. That's really wide. We'll have to bowl that one again. Clinton goes for the scoop, but didn't go where he intended. Lands in no man's land, but they get the single. That'll be another wide. Short ball. He's got all of that, Nayak. Hit into the trees over deep mid-wicket. 6 runs. Dug that in short. Gave him enough room. Not high enough, really. Should want to be getting that bouncer over shoulder, overhead high. That one just kind of sat up. He pummeled that over mid-wicket. Good shot. It's pitched up, driven down the ground. Will just be one. Full and wide, and might have got near the bottom of the bat and get through for the single. So Sohi with the last ball of his 3rd over. 6 save over so far, 12 off it. And looking for a wide, the batsman. The umpire doesn't think so. Will be a dot to finish. Thunderbolts, after 16 overs, are 127 for 3.
It's an impossible shot.
Sometimes creativity and innovation are all it takes to achieve the impossible. Yash Technologies, more than what you think.
So with 4 overs to go, the Thunderbolts 127 for 3. They'll be looking to get as many as they can these last 4 overs. Something around that 165, 170 mark would be a really good score. Here's a new bowler, Kanduri, bowling to Clinton. Smashes that straight to the fielder. Just a single. Call is for 2. Should get it comfortably. Kanduri to Nayak. Hits it down to long off for a single. Oh. It's a slower ball. Bowler thought there was... Oh, he's given him. Caught behind, that's what it seems like. For a second it looked like the umpire didn't give that out, but I think the batsman might have walked. The bowler had a really loud appeal. So Clinton departs for a well-made 59 of 47. So it's just the slower ball. Yeah, big edge on that. You can see the deviation there. I think the umpire was just wanted to check if it carried or not, perhaps. He looked straight over to the square leg umpire. Had a good breakthrough that for the Thunderbolts. That will bring Shivam Sharma to the crease. Sharma has represented Kings 11 Punjab in the IPL many years ago and gets off the mark with a nice boundary. Third man was in the ring. Bowler just gave him some width. He guided that rather well. A good start by Sharma. 4 off his first ball. That'll be a single. Gives Sujit Naik. Correction, that's the end of the over. Thunderbolts are 136 for 4 with 3 overs to go. So here's Sohi back for his last over, bowling to Sharma. It's a good ball that. Get the single. Brings Nayak on strike. It's a good shot. Take on the fielder, and it's good running by the batsman. Longer boundaries square here on Severn Field. Although that was hit straight to the fielder, but they ran the first one hard and came back for the second. Good running. It's pitched up. Couple bounces to the long off fielder. Tidies up. Just the one. Brings Sharma back on strike. Oh, that's a full toss. It's pretty high. Edge down to third man for a single. Ish Sohi. Bowling to Nayak. That will be wide. They've given quite a lot of extras today. Have the strikers. Something they might want to address moving forward in this tournament. It's a good ball. Right up there. Batsman couldn't get under it. Hits it down to long off for a single. Sharma on strike now for the last ball of Sohi's spell. None for 40 so far. Sharma might be looking for a boundary here. Gives him the charge, swing and a miss. Good ball that by Sohi. That'll be the end of his spell. And the Thunderbolts are 143 for 4 in 18 overs. Kanduri coming back for his second over.
Good to see you. How you doing, sir? Good, good, good. Are you commentating? Yes, yeah, we're over this side. Yeah, we just finished. Oh, you taking a break? Yeah, 43. Not bad. Yeah. I'll see you. Oh, yeah.
And here's Kanduri about to come into Sharma. Gives a charge again, but a swing and a miss. Dot ball. So 10 balls to go in the innings. Thunderbolts 144 for 4. How many can they get off these 10? It's a slower, juicy full toss. And that is gone all the way for 6. And that's a no ball signaled by the umpire, so that's going to be a free hit. That's the back of the hand slower one. Gone wrong. And it's really a free hit for the batsman. And it will be followed up by an official free hit. It's more like it, but that's a good shot again. Head over the cover fielder. They look for the third and they come back for 3 runs. Excellent bit of running that. And there was a throw at the keeper's end, which disturbed the stumps. No harm done, but good bit of running that. So that's 10 runs off the last 2 balls, with the no ball 6 and now 3. Good little boost that for the Thunderbolts. That's a good ball by Naik. Outside off stump. Outside the batsman's hitting arc, outside his reach. And another swing and a miss. It's a good comeback in the last 2 balls by Naik. Correction, by Kanduri. Naik is the batsman. Or the batter, I should say. That's another slower ball. Let's hit well. And a good catch by the fielder. It's a really long boundary out there. The batsman got a good piece. But a well-judged catch by the fielder out in the deep brings an end to Naik's innings. He goes for 22 of 25 balls. I think that was another slower ball. Definitely got a good piece of that, but not big enough. The outfielder gets it on the 2nd attempt. Good catch though. Never easy in the deep, running, ball going away from you, but he judged that pretty well. And so, with 1 over to go, strikers are Thunderbolts are 154 for 5. 19 overs. Can they get that? Can they make it a big finish and get to that 165, 170 mark? Either way, it's a good score. It will take It'll take some chasing. Here's Ahmedzai to bowl the last over of the innings to Sharma. Beautiful shot. That is a huge boundary, and that has cleared it pretty comfortably. Just a start to the over that they were looking for. On a length, pitched outside leg stump, gave him a free swing of the arms. Sharma got all of that. Sent it sailing over the long leg boundary. 6 off the first ball. Now, 5 balls to go. 170 is what they'll be looking for. Gives him the charge. That's a good ball. Saw him coming, pulled the length back. Batsman just bunts it for a single. And 4 balls to go in the over. Mohan on strike will be facing his first ball. Mohan gets beat outside off stump. Dot ball. Rishabh Mohan. It's a young cricketer from Seattle. He's facing Ahmedzai. That's a good wide Yorker, and it's well played. Come back for 2. Moves the score to 163 for 5 with 2 balls to go. Slower one, outside off stump. Come back for another 2. So, 11 off the over so far. 1 ball to go. Can Mohan get a boundary here? It's the last ball of the innings. Oh, that was traveling. That's a good stop. Looks like that's Gary Graham. Was hit straight at him, but that was traveling. They end with a single. Seattle Thunderbolts 166 for 5 at the end of their 20 overs. And we'll be back with the second innings after a short break. Sorry, I didn't even realize.
No worries, I'm on mute.
And we're live here back at Woodley Park for Silicon Valley Strikers versus the Seattle Thunderbolts. Second innings about to begin. Have Shivam Sharma bowling his first ball to Kamran Hotak. He's bowled him. First ball. What a beauty that was. Just looked like it gripped and turned. Just beat the outside edge of the bat. Clipped the top of off stump. Absolute perfect first ball. Kamran Hotak goes for a first ball duck. It's a fantastic start. Shehan Jayasuriya is the new batsman for the Thunderbolts. Comes in the second ball of the innings after a Jaffa from Shivam Sharma. First ball cleaned up Kamran Hotak.
First one was 6 here.
Lovely bit of spin bowling that. Brings Jayasuriya to the crease.
Shay. Yeah, they took it, but he doesn't have to.
Here's Sharma to Jayasuriya. It's tapped onto the offside, straight to the point fielder. Dot ball.
I think it was the hope of basically majorly revenue promise coming to
Good areas by the bowler. It's right on target in the first over. Just on that good length, in and around, off stump, turning away from the left-hander. Tucks that away onto the leg side. Looking for two. Get it rather easily. Long boundary, square of the wicket here. Difficult to defend for the fielders. Just a little slip by the fielder out in the deep. Seems to be okay. And he sweeps. It's a good bit of fielding that with a short fine leg. Here's Bramble, about to face his first ball. Anthony Bramble, hailing from Guyana. He's a seasoned first-class cricketer. He's played over 70 first-class games over a span of 10 years for Guyana. Here's Sharma with his last ball. Sweeps him out to deep mid-wicket. Just a single. So after the first over, strikers are 4 for 1. New bowler is Atif. He's bowling to Bramble. Just blocks it. Short ball, pulled away. There's a fielder out there. Just a single. Atif Atarwala is the bowler. Hails from Mumbai. He's played his cricket there. Here's Atharwala bowling to Jaisurya. Ooh, outside off stump. Umpire signal is wide. We'll have to re-bowl that one. Short ball, tried to pull that, didn't get all of it. Down to deep square leg for another single. It seems to be a pretty deliberate tactic by both teams to use that back of a length, a shorter length, make the batsman hit square to the longer boundaries rather than straight. Here's Atharwala. It's a good ball. It's hit back to the bowler. No run. Oh, a bit of a sedate start so far by the strikers after losing a wicket on the very first ball of the innings. Just making some adjustments to the field. A deep mid-wicket goes back. Square leg comes in. Short ball again. Hit through that gap where the fielder just came from. And they only get 2. Perhaps could have looked for a third there. But settled on 2. Another back of a length ball into the body. It's blocked for a single. Good finish to the over. Strikers are 9 for 1 after 2 overs.
How is this both muted?
That's a good shot by Shehan Jayasuriya. Paddled away through fine leg. 4 runs, back-to-back boundaries. Was just drifting down the leg side and helped it along its way. So strikers underway here with a couple of boundaries. I have a new commentator joining me in the comm box. Shashank, welcome.
Good afternoon, Mustafa. What a beautiful day for cricket we have at Woodley Park today.
Absolutely. We're lucky to get some beautiful weather to play here in Southern California. There's an appeal. Looked for the sweep there, Jayasuriya. Just missed it. So a couple of boundaries and a couple of dot balls. So what do you reckon, Shashank? 150 more needed in 17 overs.
Well, Silicon Valley has a long way to go in the second inning that just started. That is a big shot. That is a 6. Right over the top of cow corner there. Beautiful hit. There really was no opportunity for any fielder to cut that one off.
Yeah, it was pitched up by Sharma right in that slot, and Jayasuriya just cleared his front leg a little bit, gave himself a little bit of room and smashed that over long gone for 6. 14 off the over so far, last ball.
That's a quick single stolen off point. That will wrap up over number 3, Silicon Valley Strikers 23 for loss of 1 wicket.
It's a good shot by Jayasuriya. Just slapped down the ground for 4 runs. So Silicon Valley Strikers getting a move on here. Few
Yeah,
boundaries
that
in the
one
last 2
sounded
overs.
great off the bat, didn't it, Mustafa?
Yeah, absolutely. I think he got a good
was
piece of
just,
that all
as you
along
put
the
it,
carpet.
Slapped on the offside with much disdain, I might add. And he's got him. Inside edge of the bat. Jayasuriya looking to whack this one as well. The ball catching the inside edge of the bat and striking the middle stump. Jayasuriya was starting to look dangerous there. And the Thunderbolts are going to be glad about this dismissal.
Yeah, big wicket this for the Thunderbolts. He's a dangerous batsman, Shehan Jayasuriya. And he's just looking to repeat the similar shot that he played off the previous ball. But might have been an inside edge and knocked middle stump back. So the Strikers lose their second, 28 on the board, 3.2 overs gone. And the new batsman is Shivam Mishra, making his way out to the middle. He's another left-hander. So quite a few left-handers at the top of this order for Silicon Valley Strikers.
Yeah, Silicon Valley Strikers in a risky position right now with the 2 early losses. Thunderbolts are going to be feeling good about the situation as of right now. Let's see if new batsman Shivam Mishra can steady the ship a little bit. Both of these need to build a partnership. That's going to be important.
Hold on, boys.
Just drifting onto the pads. I think it's off his thigh pad. No run.
Like, it's the same like the first one, right? Yeah.
So a couple of big wickets early for Silicon Valley, for the Thunderbolts. Short and wide, it's cut away. And it'll just be the one. Brings Anthony Bramble back on strike.
That gets Shivam Mishra off the mark there. We have a shortish third man in position now.
It's a good shot, but also a good bit of fielding at mid-wicket there. Saved a couple of runs. And that's Shivam Sharma at mid-wicket. Made a diving stop.
Play, Rambo!
It's cut away into the gap. Pick up 2 runs. So after 4 overs, Silicon Valley Strikers are 31 for 2. A new bowler into the attack. It's Abhijay Mansingh. He's bowling some right arm leg spin. It's a good start. Right on target first ball. No run. Got away with that one. He hit it straight to the short fine leg fielder. That's a good shot. It's a poor ball by Mansingh, a little short, drifting down leg side. And Shivam just helped it along its way, a couple of bounces into the boundary.
He had ample room and ample time to take that shot. Welcome to all our viewers joining just now. This is Shashank Sharma and Mustafa Naqvi bringing you the action. MILC 2024. Seattle Thunderbolts taking on Silicon Valley Strikers here at the Severn Field at Woodley Park. And we have a dismissal. Caught at short mid-wicket. Shivam Mishra departs for 5.
And
the Thunderbolts are having good success with the ball in these early overs. They have managed to dislodge 3 of the top Silicon Valley Strikers batsmen for a grand total of 35, and we are yet to see the end of the 5th over.
That was a sharp catch by the short mid-wicket fielder. That was hit well by Shivam Mishra. Unfortunately for him, straight to the fielder. And Mishra walks back for 5 of 6 balls. Silicon Valley Strikers 35 for 3 with 2 balls remaining in the 5th over.
We have Adit Goravra walking in to join Anthony Bramble in the middle. Silicon Valley Strikers in need of some steadying of their ship now. with 3 dismissals, it's going to be very important for Bramble and Goravara to settle things down, build a partnership. There's still a lot of bowling to come, and it's going to be important to have one, at least, preferably 2 long partnerships.
Certainly, they do need a little bit of rebuilding here as Goravara faces his first ball. Oh, it's a good ball by Mansingh. He's bowling a good over here other than the boundary ball.
You can tell Abhijay Mansingh's confidence being much better after that dismissal, pitching this outside off to the new batsman. This one a bit down the leg side. A soft on drive will not yield a run. That will bring us to the end of the 5th over. Silicon Valley Strikers 35 for the loss of 3 wickets. Over number 6 about to get underway here.
The new bowler is Cincy Sigurds. He's bowling to Anthony Bramble. Starts with a wide down the leg side. It's a good take by the keeper. Short ball pulled straight to the deep square leg fielder. Just a single. Brings Goravara on strike.
It's definitely going to be important for these two to keep rotating this strike. Puts a bit of pressure on the opposition, keeps the scoreboard ticking.
Yeah, as you can see, the required run rate already starting to climb, approaching 9 and over. Can't let that climb too far up.
This one's way down the leg side, rightfully adjudged to be a wide by the umpire. That'll add 1 more to the Silicon Valley Strikers total, bringing it up to 38 runs.
He's edged and that flies away.
Edge. This is going to be a boundary.
Through the 3rd man, boundary. 4 runs to Goravara. Just out of reach of the keeper. That was short and wide. He threw everything at it.
He was on top of the 2nd slip, tantalizing close to the keeper's gloves, but no chance really.
That's a good ball. It was also well played by Goravara. Goravara is a Hong Kong cricketer. He's represented Hong Kong national team. So wicketkeeper batsman. He's a youngster, only 22 years old. Very talented. Here's Bramble.
His team is going to need that talent to shine through today as well. That was a bit cheeky there, with the ball bouncing, catching the inside edge of the bat and striking his foot, I believe. Lucky for him, it did not drag into the stumps on that occasion.
He almost inside edged that back onto his wickets. Just got his pad in the way. It's pitched up, driven, straight to mid-off, no run.
Eight runs so far in this over. We have one more delivery to go. Strikers are going to be pleased with the runs that they got in this over.
Short ball. It's pulled away again. Straight to the deep square leg fielder. Just a single.
That wraps up over number 6. Strikers 43 for the loss of 3 wickets.
Even the best in the business needs a strategic partner to help them win. Yash Technologies, more than what you think.
It's a beautiful shot by Anthony Bramble. It was a bit short by Mansingh. It was quickly onto the back foot and pulled that away to deep mid-wicket all the way for 6. Lovely shot, that full swing of the bat. It's a better length by Mansingh. Hit to the short cover fielder for a dot ball.
Yes, Bramble with that explosive start to this over is probably going to be wanting to milk it further. And we see another attempt. Is that going to be a catch? Bramble has been caught at the long on boundary. Anthony Bramble. It's starting to look very dangerous, and that was the wicket that Thunderbolts really wanted.
Yeah, he was looking to repeat that pull that he played a couple of balls earlier, but it just wasn't short enough. And he probably hit that straighter than he wanted to, and in the end, straight to the fielder who took a well-judged catch. That ball was traveling.
Yeah, he's going to be unhappy about how he timed this one. There wasn't a lot of elevation. It was really just a regulation catch for the fielder. Bramble is not going to be happy. He departs, having contributed 14 runs off 15 balls with 1-6 off of the previous delivery. In walks Pranay Suri to join Adit Goravra in the middle. Strikers are 50 for the loss of 4 wickets. And I'm sure that has their captain worried, because at this stage it's going to becoming critical that we see a partnership between 2 Silicon Valley Strikers batsmen.
Pranay Suri, fresh off a match-winning 40 yesterday against Lashings, facing his first ball. It's a good one by Mansingh. Hit straight back to the bowler for a dot ball.
Yeah, he blocked this one cautiously and just looking to get set.
Pranay Suri, an all-rounder, plays his cricket in Northern California. It's a short ball and put down. That was another chance. A little tougher. The fielder was running in, but he got there. It was at a good height, but just couldn't hang on.
That was hit really flat, close to the ground. The fielder at deep mid wicket had an opportunity. It was a fair opportunity, but unfortunately not able to hang on to this one. This one is pushed to the sweeper position on the offside. That'll add one more single. That brings us to the end of the 7th over. Strikers 52 for 4.
So will that chance prove costly? It was hit hard by Pranay, but it's a good height to the fielder. Here's Seagerts. Balls to Goravara, is running hard for the second. Appeal for a run out and he's gone. He's gone. The batsman not happy. Keeps looking back at the umpire, but the decision is out and Goravara is gonna have to head back.
This is bad news for strikers. Adit Goravara was starting to look more and more comfortable. Unfortunately, looking for that second run there has to depart. It's a beautiful throw and great work by the keeper.
Yeah, it was a fantastic bit of fielding. Don't really think there was two there. It was in the gap. They did call for it, but a great one-handed pickup. Excellent throw. And it seemed like he might not have got his bat down in time, and he also didn't seem to be running in a straight line towards the end. Anyway, he's gone.
That's definitely going to be a frustrating situation here for strikers in the strikers camp at the present moment. Goravara not happy with the decision. But such is the nature of the game. We have a new batsman, Gary Graham, joining Pranay in the middle. Strikers are 53 for 5.
Strikers in real need of a substantial partnership here. It's Graham facing his first ball. Played back to the bowler for a dot ball.
The Thunderbolts side is looking more and more confident with each over. They've been getting wickets at regular intervals.
That's a good ball by Cincy. Graham just poking at it, gets beat outside off stump. Gary Graham hails from Jamaica. Plays it back to the bowler again. Another dot ball. It's a very good over by Cincy Seagerts so far. Wicket off the first ball, followed by 3 dots. Pressure building for the strikers. The run rate required has gone above 9 and over. It's a tall task from here. That's a full toss. And beautiful timing on that by Gary Graham. Driven out to the cover boundary. 4 runs.
This one was pitched way outside off. Will net the batsman a single by. Strikers 58 for 5. Are we going to see some heroics from the Strikers batsman? That's what we want to know.
They're going to need a partnership here. Really not much batting left to come. They still need 109 off of 12 overs. It's a tricky situation because you can't consolidate too much because that run rate required is constantly climbing. So you have to keep looking for boundaries, keep getting those singles.
Indeed, Thunderbolts are at the top right now. This one is played to the square leg position for a single.
It's driven straight to the cover fielder, no run.
From the air, look at the replay. It's definitely on the air.
That was a beautiful delivery. Pitching close to off, slightly outside off, and moving away from the right-hander. Beautiful delivery from Man Singh. Beating the batsman completely. Slight misfield will allow the batsman to switch sides, add one more run.
Yeah, that's what I did. I tried, but I'll be on it. It's a good ball by Man Singh. It's hit straight back to the bowler by Graham. It's a dot ball. Only 2 runs off the over so far.
It's a very economical over from Man Singh. So far, we have one more delivery to go. Gary Graham will gently tap it to the point position. There's a chance for a run out. That's a direct hit. But the batsman is safe on this occasion. That was a beautiful throw. Good fielding in the point position. That wraps up over number 9. Silicon Valley Strikers 61 for the loss of 5 wickets. It's looking like a tall task ahead for the Strikers. It's going to be difficult to add the 100-odd runs that are needed in 11 overs, but it has been done before. What remains to be seen is whether Pranay Suri and Gary Graham and the remaining Strikers batsmen are up to the task today.
Yeah, I think these two are the key for the Strikers here. If they're to get close to this target, it's going to have to be both these batsmen making a significant amount of those runs. Both very capable players in their own right. So with 11 overs to go, Silicon Valley Strikers need 106, 5 wickets in hand. Odds are certainly in favor of the Thunderbolts at this time.
We have new bowler Sujit Naik coming into the attack to bowl his first over. A nice, good length delivery to start things off. A loosener for Sujit Naik, generating a dot ball. Gary Graham on strike. This one is a little bit cheeky, but really just ends up in no man's land. The keeper will go and collect it. A comfortable single for the batsman. That brings Pranay to face Sujit. This one has been lobbed on top of the long on boundary. A comfortable six. A beautiful hit. Very good elevation. No trouble at all.
I was just tossed up a little bit by Naik, and a free swing of the bat from Pranay Suri. The ball sails over long on. 6 runs.
You can tell this one was a bit short. He didn't want to overpitch this delivery. Pranay will steal that single, and that'll bring Gary back to the strike. Sujit is not going to be happy about that 6, of course. Bowling a little bit short. This one has been cut to this deep square boundary.
Sweeper tidies up. Just a single. 9 runs off the over so far. Good over for the strikers. It's the wide. Just drifting down the leg side. It's a big appeal, but looked like it was an inside edge on that one. It's a dot ball to finish. Silicon Valley Strikers 71 for 5 at the halfway mark. The new bowler is Nama. Starts with a dot. Oh, and that's beaten for another dot ball. Another dot ball. It's a good start by Rahul Nama. Bowling is left arm darts. That will be a wide. It's short and wide. Batsman had a swing at it, missed. The umpire signals wide. It's tucked away into the leg side. Slight fumble by the fielder, but just a single. Hit that into the leg side for another single. Only 2 runs off the over so far. And he's bowled him straight through. Gary Graham on the back foot, looking to punch that through the offside or down the ground perhaps. Beats him on the inside edge, straight onto the stumps. And Silicon Valley Strikers in deep trouble here at 74 for 6 after 11 overs. Just trying to whip that through the leg side. His back of a length hurried him a little bit and went on to break the stumps. So Gary Graham goes for 9 of 16 balls. New batsman is...
That is proving to be a problem for strikers. Batsmen are not really spending a lot of time in the middle. That's going to be 71 for 6, I believe. 74 for 6.
It's in the air. It's down to long on for a single. New batsman is Naman Patel. It's an all-rounder. Bowled a good spell earlier in the day. Strikers need some runs from him and his partner. They're in dire need of a partnership here. His run rate is crossed 10 and over.
Indeed, Mustafa, this is looking like a desperate situation for the strikers. Are we going to see a magical batting performance which can dig strikers out of this hole that they seem to have dug themselves into?
It would take a big effort from here. Still definitely doable.
Nayak to Patel. Patel taking his time to get set. And time is not on the side of the strikers today.
It's driven to the sweeper on the offside. Just a single. Run rate required is almost 11 and over. It's punched off the back foot through the offside. Another single.
Indeed, the runs for strikers have trickled down to really just singles at this point, while what they really need is exactly the opposite.
It's good, disciplined bowling. That'll be a wide, except for that ball. But overall, it's been a good effort by the bowlers. They've really stuck to their line and lengths. Haven't had too many bad balls, just a couple of extras. whereas the strikers, when they were bowling, were a bit wayward initially. And that
At the
brings
end of
us
12, it's 78 for the loss of 6 wickets. See the scorecard there. Nama back to bowl his next over. Pranay Suri on strike.
That's the top edge, fielder under it.
And he has been caught. Pranay Suri departs for 12.
Simple catch in the end. And the strikers really falling apart here. Lose their 7th wicket. The score of 78.
Let's look at how this happened. Nama to Pranay. Pranay taking that big heave, the ball taking the top edge of the bat. Gets caught at deep, fine leg.
The new batsman is Kanduri, coming in at number 9. And here's Rahul Nama bowling to Kanduri. Just tucks it away to fine leg. Just be the single.
That'll get Kanduri off the mark. 78 for 7. Strikers down to the bottom end of their batting at this stage. Definitely an opportunity for a tail-ender batsman to show some skills. This is a tough situation for strikers. Thunderbolts, of course, setting that huge target, 166. 167 is what strikers are aiming for. Patel will gently tap this to short cover position. No trouble for the scoreboard. Oh, this one was almost going to get dragged into the stumps, taking that inside edge, striking his foot, but eventually landing safely. Nama is going to be happy with how this over is going. Patil looking to free his arms, see if he can get that scoreboard moving. A nice leisurely stroll will net 1 run to the batsman. We have 1 more delivery to go.
It's tossed up. He's hit that well. Couple of bounces into the boundary. It's square leg.
That was hit well.
That's a good shot. Nama just tossed it up a little bit. He's been bowling flatter generally. He's inviting the big hit. Batsman went for it. Got a good piece of that. Went away from the fielder into the square leg boundary. That wraps up the 13th over. Silicon Valley Strikers 84 for the loss of 7 wickets.
For our viewers joining now, welcome to the Thunderbolts versus Strikers game here at Woodley Park in Los Angeles. We have Sharma coming into bowl, over number 14, with Patel on strike.
Shot number one.
It's short and hits straight to the fielder at deep mid wicket. Just a single. Required rate is now 12.
82 runs needed off 6.5 overs.
Would be a minor miracle from here, Shashank, for the Strikers.
Hey, I'm ready to watch it when it happens.
That's a good shot, but there's a fielder there.
All the way, boys. Come on, number one.
Just a couple of bounces to the fielder. Just a single.
We can hear those cheers coming from the Strikers contingent here, encouraging their batsmen on. Definitely in need of runs and quick.
Play number one. That's it, bud. Keep going, number one.
It's tucked away onto the leg side. Just a single.
Tops up, Nathan, batting well, bud.
That's 80 runs off 39 deliveries at this point. Required run rate of 12.31. That's more than a couple boundaries every over, which are going to be necessary.
Bowler pulled out of that one. I think he saw the batsman go for the reverse sweep and decided not to bowl the ball.
Kanduri going for the big one.
There is a
on top of
fielder
mid-wicket.
over the fielder's head.
That is a six. That was a big hit by Kanduri, right in his slot. Dispatching it on top of Cow's corner. No trouble for Kanduri here. That will do a lot for his confidence going into these final overs of this game. The Strikers desperately in need of continued boundaries. That was a beautiful stroke.
Good shot by Nitin Kanduri. He's moved on to 12 off 4 balls. Striking them well so far, giving the Strikers some impetus in their innings. Still a lot of runs to get. 74 more
Let's
needed.
see, Mustafa, what variation Sharma is going to produce here to contain Kanduri. Kanduri has his job cut out at this stage. He knows what his team needs. He has tasted blood. He's going to try and get another one of those, and that's exactly what he does, right on top of the long on boundary this time. That's another 6. That was beautifully hit. Kanduri stepping down the track, converting that short ball into almost a half volley, converting that into 6 runs.
That was a flatter and shorter ball by Sharma, but Kanduri up to the task. Moves on to 18 of 5 balls.
Sharma pitched the last ball a bit short. He bowled a quicker one here.
Down the track.
This one escapes the keeper. It's running away to the boundary, and it is 4 runs. That's 4 byes.
Keep going, number one, be smart, yeah.
Mustafa, that shows us what some solid hitting by the batsman will do to the bowling attack. Sharma bowling that earlier ball right in the slot, gets hit for a 6, then bowled one at a good length, but Kanduri very confident, dancing down the track, hitting that second 6, prompting that quicker ball from Kanduri. The keeper was not prepared for it, ends up giving 4 byes. The Strikers are going to be very happy with how this over went for them. 103 for 7 at the end of 14 overs. At this point, we are looking at a target of 64 more runs of 36 balls for our Strikers.
Yeah, that was a good over for the batting side. It's brought them back into the contest as Patel just taps it into the single, and there's an overthrow. they'll get back for 2. So as you can probably hear, the strikers dug out next to us. They're all of a sudden...
Yes, this first ball from Nama, Patil looked content to just gently tap it to the point position, give the strike to Kanduri, who seems to be the man of the hour. 22 of 6 deliveries. That's unbelievable. That was hit well.
3 off it, boys. Really good, boys.
And safely adds 1 more run to strikers total. That brings the big hitter, Kanduri, back on strike against Nama.
Kanduri striking at close to 400 strike rate at the moment.
That's a strike rate any T20 batsman will be rightfully proud of. And he launches another one. It's right in the gap. And that will add 4 more runs to the strikers total. There seems to be no stopping Kanduri at this point. He is on a roll.
It's another good shot by Nitin Kanduri. He really
Let's take a look at this one again, Mustafa. He had ample time there. He can see the ball as large as a football at this point.
Here's Nama again. And it hits it.
Chooses to launch another one. That's a 6.
Beautiful shot again by Nitin Kanduri. He's really turning it on here.
Mustafa, I heard you earlier looking for a miracle. Seems like your prayers have been answered here in the form of Kanduri. Unbelievable hitting from Kanduri. 26 off 7, 3 6s, and I think 2 4s. There is an appeal. Nama looking to upset the strikers' batting rampage right now, being led by Kanduri.
Last ball of the 15th over.
Are we going to see another one?
And he swings and misses. Two dot balls to end the over. Silicon Valley strikers 116 for 7, 51 needed of the last 5.
Nitin Kanduri, the man of the moment, 32 of 10.
551.
5 overs, 51 runs. All of a sudden, this is looking like an achievable situation as long as we have Kanduri in the middle. We have Patil on strike with Seagoods coming into bowl. Left-handed bowler.
It's a good shot. Down to long on. Just a single. Brings Kanduri on strike.
Yeah, I think that's the first full-blooded stroke that I saw from Patil, who's well set now at 8 of 12 deliveries. He has been gently tapping the ball around, getting those singles and occasional doubles. He's been giving the strike to Kanduri, which is the best idea at this moment. Kanduri, this one was pitched down the leg side. It's a wide. Strikers are happy about that. They like extras at this point. Seagoods to Kanduri. This one
Good ball.
again angling down the leg side. Not a lot of room for Kanduri to play that shot. Manages to get a single. That'll bring Patil back to strike.
So 48 needed off 28 balls. That's a good ball. That's well played.
Well played, Naman. Love it, buddy. Running, boys.
Take the single. It's a good over so far by Seagoods, not giving the batsman any room. He's bowling a good length, keeping it tight.
Absolutely, Mustafa. He has been able to contain Kanduri so far in these crucial overs, but not for long. There seems to be an opportunity, but the ball landing up in no man's land there. Just a single. Kanduri freeing his arms there against Siegerts and trying to hit it to the deep square leg boundary. Gets a single. A solid looking stroke from Patil.
Good job, boys. Good job, boys. All it takes is 2 hits, boys.
It's a very good over by Siegert so far. Just the singles off it and 1 extra. Correction, 2 extras. 1 leg by as well, along with the wide. And here's his last ball of his 3rd over.
This is a beautiful stroke. Right on top of Cow's corner. It pitching right, just inside the boundary. 4 runs.
Great end to the over by Kanduri. Gets that much needed boundary and they get 10 off the over. Gave him a little bit of width to swing the arms. Gets that, beats the long on fielder, couple of bounces into the rope. Silicon Valley Strikers 126 for 7 and they need 41 off the last 4 overs.
This match suddenly got really interesting all of a sudden. The moment Nitin Kanduri walked in, ramping up that strike rate for strikers. It's currently at 37 of merely 13 balls. Amazing hitting from Kanduri. It's still an immensely recoverable situation for the Thunderbolts, I might add. There's still 41 runs needed in 4 overs. That's 24 deliveries.
Kanduri is the key, isn't he?
They are going to need to contain Kanduri. Without that, the way this batter is going, doesn't look like Thunderbolts has a chance. But there's still a lot of balls to come, and there's a fair bit of hitting required. That's what makes this game so exciting.
Absolutely.
And sometimes unfavorably in favor of the batsman. 4 of 41.
Here's Atif Atharwala to Patil. Beats him outside off. Dot ball.
And you could see the way Patil took a swing at that ball. At this point, he's not content to just take singles. He's looking to score some boundaries of his own. Patil taking another swing and a miss. Almost a copy of the last delivery.
Looked like a slower ball, might have been. Run rate creeps up over 11 and over, run rate required. A couple of dot balls here by Atharwala.
Good strategy in T20 games. Never get bogged down. If you're not able to hit, try to tap the ball, try to give a chance to your non-striker to have a swing at it. So that's 3 dot balls this over. These could end up turning crucial. Each ball matters at this stage. We have 21 more deliveries left, with 41 runs required.
Yeah, it's excellent bowling by Atharwala. And pressure on Naman Patil now. 3 dot balls.
Indeed, Atharwala is keeping that line outside of off, close to that 5th, 6th delivery. Oh,
beautiful.
Look at that hit. That is huge. That is huge. This was outside off, a little bit short. Whacked away on top of the long on boundary. Hit very straight.
So after 3 dot balls, we get a massive 6. Hit that very sweetly. It was right in the slot. Smoked over long on for big 6.
That will take all the pressure off of Patil after those 3 dot balls. This one has been pitched in line with the stumps. The batsmen are looking for 2 runs, which they will get comfortably.
Keep it going, keep it going! Brilliant now, brilliant now!
You can hear the striker shouting, keep it going, keep it going. That's exactly what Kanduri and Patil have in mind at this point. 33 still needed of 19 balls. A couple boundaries, a little more than a couple boundaries still needs to come every over to reach this target. This match could go either way as long as these two are on the strike.
That's a good ball.
That's another dot. Patil looking to swap into a fresh pair of gloves.
Brings us to the end of the 17th over, with Silicon Valley Strikers needing 33 of the last 3.
Warm welcome to our viewers joining us now for the last 3 overs of this Seattle Thunderbolts versus Silicon Valley Strikers game, MILC 2024. This is Shashank Sharma in the commentary box with Mustafa Naqvi. We are excited to bring you all the action happening here at Woodley Park. Seattle Thunderbolts setting their target of 166 in 20 overs for the Strikers. And for a while it was looking like crickets, really. Not a lot of runs Strikers were able to assemble. But as soon as this man Kanduri walked in, ramping up that run rate.
And Abhijay Mansingh back into the attack for his last over. He's bowled well so far, taken 2 for 15. Here he is bowling to Kanduri.
This is going to be a very crucial over. It's going to be very important for Strikers to keep bridging that gap, get a 6 and a 4 in this over if they can. That's going to be critical in narrowing the gap. They still need 31 runs of 2.4 overs. That's 16 deliveries. The run rate climbing to 11.62 every over. Mansingh, the experienced campaigner at this stage, bowling to Kanduri. And Kanduri has launched this on top of the long off boundary for a 6. That's a beautiful hit, clean hit.
I was just going to say it's a big call bringing in a spinner at the 18th over.
Let's take a look at this one, Mustafa.
Right in the slot.
Right in the slot. It was slightly outside off. Enough room for Kanduri, the well-set batsman, who has made his intentions amply clear in the last few overs.
Gives them the charge. Another
this one has
beautiful
been very
shot.
Straight.
Has gone for 4.
Not a chance for the fielder to collect
Nitin
it.
Kanduri really turning it on here. 49 of 17. That's an excellent knock. He's really brought the Strikers almost back from the dead.
Are the Strikers happy about drafting this player or what at this stage? Kanduri taking the fight to the Thunderbolts, recovering the situation, a tough situation for his team. That's beautiful hitting. 49 of a mere 17 deliveries. 20 more needed in 13 balls. He has made this look like child's play. It is amazing how this player has batted, recovering the situation for the Strikers. For the moment, it is Patil. Beautiful hit, straight down the ground. Will be collected, will end up just in a single. It was hit very, very well though. Mansingh giving away 10 and 14 runs in this over, 15 runs in this over. That's exactly what the Strikers wanted. Last 2 overs, 19 more required with 2 set batsmen in the middle. Kanduri getting his 50 of merely 18 balls. I don't know if that is an MILC record. We will go back and check. That was some strong hitting by this batsman.
It's an outstanding knock by Kanduri. A 50 off of 18 balls, 5 4s and 4 6s. And his team was...
That's an astronomical strike rate, Mustafa. 277.78.
That's a fabulous knock, but...
That is going to do wonders for his stats, isn't it?
Absolutely.
And his teams.
If
The
he
strikers
can
are
bring
going to
them-
be mighty proud of whoever decided to draft Kanduri into their team. He has really salvaged the situation. Nearly salvaged, I might add. There is still 19 more runs to get off 12 balls. For the moment, strikers are looking to be on top.
Here's Atharwala with his last over. Bowled him!
And his ball.
Swing and a miss by Naman Patil. And Atharwala gets his man.
Naman Patil had been struggling against Atharwala. In the last over, there were 3, almost 4 dots, I think. He was pitching the ball outside off. Naman Patil not able to connect with the ball. In this instance, right in the middle of the stumps. Swing and a miss.
Ends a good partnership for the strikers. It really brought them back into the game.
Yeah, these two had a strong momentum going, Mustafa. At this point, this disruption is definitely not ideal for the strikers, but as long as Kanduri is in the middle, hope is still alive for them. We have Ahmed Zai joining to support Kanduri in the middle.
Faizo, come Faizo!
Seattle Thunderbolts setting their target of 167 for the strikers. Strikers at 148 for 8. Not a lot of wickets left. And really just 11 more balls to go here. 19 runs required. New batsman Ahmed Zai on strike.
Ahmed Zai will
Atharwala, the set bowler at this stage.
he'll want to get off strike. Well played. Head down the ground. Just a single.
This one looked like right in line with the stumps to the new bowler, the new batsman. Atharwala in good control, able to maintain a good line in length. He bowled an economical last over, and in this over he has dismissed the important wicket of Patil, who was the set batsman, giving strong support to Kanduri. This brings Kanduri back on strike. Atharwala to Kanduri. Kanduri on 50 off 18. Is he going to go for a big one? That was a strong on drive, but will net the batsman only 1 run.
No ball.
And it's a no ball. That's a free hit. That's a welcome free hit for the strikers.
That is...
They are not going to be complaining about this.
It's an error by the bowler. It's a bad time to bowl a no ball.
Atharwala not going to be happy with that extra delivery.
It's a free
Ahmed
hit.
Zai on strike. Can he capitalize on this? Can he get a maximum? He has swung well.
Drives it down to long off.
Ends up being a single.
Still anyone's game here. 15
That'll
needed
bring-
off of 9 balls. And I think
that'll
Kanduri's
bring,
got to be the man.
Kanduri, the danger bat, on strike. Atharwala.
Game on the line here. He's hit that out to deep mid wicket. One
This one
bounce.
was pitched a bit short intentionally by Atharwala. Kanduri taking a swing at it nonetheless ends up in no man's land. Was airborne for a moment. There was such shout of catch it from the bowler, but ends up being pretty safe in the end. That'll bring Ahmed Zai back on strike. Atharwala definitely looking to get another dismissal here. Ideally, he would want to wrap up the strikers' batting in this over if he can.
Good ball. It's hit down to long on. Looking for 2. No, not there. It's a good bit of fielding. Just a single. It's the last ball of the 19th over. Strikers need 13. Can they get a boundary here?
What a game this has been, or this has become, I must say.
Absolutely.
It's down to the last over. Still another 12, 13 runs. 13 off 7.
All thanks to Nitin Kanduri. He's played a blistering knock here. Can he bring his team home?
You can see Atharwala maintaining that direct line into the stumps. That's what he has done again.
And he hits that down to long on. For the single, they need 12 off the last over needed for the Silicon Valley Strikers. 155 for 8.
Let's take a look at that warm chart. You can see Seattle Thunderbolts in the blue line, Silicon Valley Strikers, red line, starting to climb around over number 13.
So
There's
first
a big
ball,
hit.
and he's hit that beautifully, and he's
And
gone.
he's been caught.
He's got him. There's a bit of controversy here, but it looks like it's a clean catch.
Kanduri has been dismissed with that after that beautiful hit down.
There's no way you can catch the ball for so long and then toss the ball in the air.
It was high up in the air, very close to the boundary. There is some concern if the fielder has actually stepped outside the boundary. The umpires are not having any second thoughts about this. They have given
See it in the
Kanduri.
replay.
Let's take a look in the replay.
That's 6, man.
Outside.
Check the camera.
That's 6.
That sounds like heartbreak for strikers at this stage. Kanduri, 53 off 21, getting dismissed with that catch at the boundary. The ball hit high up in the air, straight hit.
Fantastic catch. Reminiscent of Surya Kumar Yadav taking that catch in the World Cup final. On the
That was a
boundary rope.
beautiful knock from Kanduri. He's being welcomed like a hero back in the Silicon Valley Strikers camp, and rightfully so. We have Seagerts to new batsman Sohi, still a lot of runs to get. This one has been hit
well.
on top of the long off boundary.
Hey, come on, man. Bro, this is straight cheating.
And that's
That's
given
a
us
boundary.
4.
Seagerts getting hit for that boundary from Sohi. Right on the first ball he faced. That's exactly what Sohi needed to do. He has to keep the run rate going. At this stage, 8 runs needed off the last 4 balls. This match is coming down to the wire. Sohi again ends up hitting a tame catch back to the bowler. And that's going to be curtains for the Strikers inning, unfortunately. Kanduri playing that valiant knock. He brought his team to the verge of victory, getting dismissed at the last moment. It was just very close for the Strikers. Superb effort from the Thunderbolts, having set that high total, 166. The bowlers picking up critical wickets early in the game, and finally the bowlers succeeding to stem the tide started by Kanduri. Eventually, Silicon Valley Strikers all out for 159. failing to meet the target of 167 runs, which seemed just within their reach. Let's take a look at the striker scorecard. Kamran Hotak dismissed for a duck. Bramble 14 of 15. Jayasuriya was looking dangerous, 23 of 13. Mishra well set but not able to play very long, 5 of 6. Adit Goravra 7. Pranay Suri 12. Gary Graham 9. Naman Patil supporting, of course, the key batsman for the strikers, Nitin Kumar Kanduri, scoring that ever important 53 of 22. Naman Patil dismissed for 19. Ahmadzai supporting Kanduri for a while, 3 runs of 3. Ishwar Jodh Sohi hitting that boundary of the first delivery, keeping the hope alive for strikers for a while, unfortunately getting dismissed before the team could reach the target. Seattle Thunderbolts, Shivam Mishra, 3 of 38 with 1 wicket. Atif, 4 of 27 with 2. Man Singh and Seagers each picking 2. Sujit Nayak gave away 14 runs in 2 overs. Rahul Nama picking up 2 wickets, giving 22 for an average of the economy of 7.33. Seattle Thunderbolts emerging victorious in this contest, MILC 2024 at Woodley Park. Thank you so much for joining us. This is the match summary. Seattle Thunderbolts scoring 166 for the loss of 5 wickets in their allotted 20 overs. Clinton 59 of 48. Kohli 31 of 25. Sharma scoring 23. Kanduri, Ahmadzai each picking up 2 wickets. Hotak picking up 1. And of course, on striker side, Kanduri scoring 53 of 22, Jayasuriya 23, Patil an extremely important 19 of 22, with Nama, Atharwala and Seagers each picking 2 wickets each, bundling up the Silicon Valley strikers' response to their 166. It's been a pleasure bringing this broadcast to you from Woodley Park. This is Shashank Sharma in the commentary box with Mustafa Naqvi. It was a beautiful day for cricket here in Southern California. We are going to get set for the next game here to be played between San Diego Surf Riders taking on I'm going to check on the next game, which is going to get underway shortly. We have 2:12. We will go live with that game by 2:30. So please stay tuned for that. For the moment, signing off from the commentary box here at Woodley Park. Thank you for joining us.
You're watching the 2024 Minor League Cricket Championship presented by Yash Technologies.